So I was reading my phone. Thank you for your comments on the shoe video, guys. Data Wasteland, you get the hamster treatment.
Hi, Data. I'm just a happy little hamster. I'm sorry I missed you in my comments. I'll get you next time.
So how do men fall in love? I know this is kind of an odd, perhaps, tangent, but I do have Tin Cup whiskey. And it's enjoyable, so I thought, why not? It's only 11 o'clock. I don't have to work until like 8, so there's time for a little bit of, whatever. How do men fall in love? This is an interesting thing. Now, there are some MGTOWs and whatever out there that say, women can't love you and all that. No, I think they can. It's just a different form of love. I don't know how to say it, honestly. It's just, men look for different things, I think, in a relationship. Loyalty, honesty, trustworthiness, stuff like that. And I think some women maybe look for other things. And I'm not going to elucidate those right now. But there are different reasons why we fall in love. The big heart and the diamond ring and I love you, baby. But I do believe men, it's been my experience anyway, personally and with other, with other guys, friends of mine, we fall hard. We really fall hard. Why is that? I think a lot of it has to do with we don't like this fucking game we're made to play. And now the game is toxic and almost fatal in the Me Too world. But, back when I was a young guy, in 1920, whatever, 21, after I got divorced, guys fall hard. For whatever reason it is, men fall deeply and sometimes irretrievably deep in love, and women don't. Some do, obviously. But why is this? What would be your thought? Well, as I said, dating, for the average guy, I am Mr. Average here, Maybe a little below average, but, average enough that most women had no time of day to say hello or whatever. And from my experience, if you got a chick interested in you, that was willing to go out with you and even, have sex with you, whatever, spend time with you, that was a big fucking deal. That was big. It's like, oh my God, this beautiful woman wants to spend time with me, right? And I think it's natural we would fall off the cliff, of course. She loves me. She loves me, or whatever. Now, I think it might have to do with projecting a little bit. Now, you may have noticed the Hamster channel here is an equal opportunity offender. I'll go after men and women and whatever, equally. This is equality. This is feminism here, feminists. This is it right here. So men, I think, jump off the cliff a little bit too hard. Because for the average guy, we don't get that many chances with women. And this might be a fault of mine because I wasn't blessed with good looks or whatever. I have to be honest, if given the chance to chat with a lady, a woman, she generally will find me interesting. But just from looks, just the physical appearance, no. It's not happening. It's never happened. No woman has ever said, you know what, James, you're hot. I want you. It just, no, it's never happened. Now, I know for the top shelf men, this stuff happens all the time. But for the rest of us, I just don't see that happening much. Now, for women, on the female side here, call me a white knight, I don't give a shit. Women like to project, okay? If you look at feminism or you look at Marxism, you look at whatever-ism, they're projecting what they think on us, okay? You're a hater, you're a Nazi, you're a racist, you're a whatever. when in fact they are that. So let's just assume that's a given. There's projection. And so when a woman breaks up with a guy or doesn't want to see him anymore, it's literally like she just wiped her ass and flushed it down the toilet. It's nothing. It means nothing. It never meant anything. And I don't know how women do this, but I suppose it's a evolutionary survival tactic or whatever. It's like, James, you never existed. I don't know you. I've never known you. Go away. I'm moving on to the next purse. So I think in some ways women project that onto men. It's like, well, if I break up with you or whatever, that's no big deal. I just, wipe my ass and flush you down the toilet like the little hamster. All kidding aside, it's the difference between how men and women think, act. We have different brains. We have different objectives, really. We have different goals for a relationship. Men, young men, they want to get their dick wet. And perhaps women want to get, some guy who is exciting but dependable. There's that. My point here is simply this. Men, at least the men I've known, we really, really, really love deeply. When we meet a woman and it's like, oh my God, finally, I don't have to go out and do this shit anymore. We can just hang out and watch Netflix and drink wine and watch The Bachelorette or whatever it turns out to be. Women, on the other hand, are pregnant with choice. They have many men, many men, who will go out with them at the drop of a hat. You want to go out tonight? Yes. Yes, I do. And whatever, she goes out and does whatever. It's her business. Men do not have the same thing. The men I know, me, have never had that. So it's so much choice, so little time. So to wrap it up, my point is simply this. When average men like me, Mr. Hamster, I'm not a ginger, actually. I'm a dark-haired guy. And I've got green eyes, so go away. I'm poor and Irish. When men find a woman that is interested in spending time with him, he is going to fall big time. He's jumping off the cliff. I'm in love, baby. I'm in love. The woman doesn't have to do that because she has choice. Now, I don't think it's women being necessarily mean. They just don't realize how things are on the other side here with men. They project. They think, well, geez, I don't care about this guy I went out with. I broke his heart. Who cares? He'll just find another girlfriend. Women don't understand, or they choose not to, or they don't care that men don't have that option. James Maxwell, thanks for listening.